Yo. Yo. Sorry, keyboard was off, thought I had some. I'll invite when you're ready. Dude, go to that roots though and running FR. He got sticks better than me for sure. How his team look? Has a troll 7-2 over bronze players. He just ran head coach trios. Ran shit FR with random on off. TF emoji happy tears.
and now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
Never face a team like this, go LOL and yell here troll LOL. But has a good user.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
They run on first down with Jackson. Defensively, the tackle by Cam Chancellor.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his left.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great play there. 61
On
yards.
The sack
and the Raiders have taken the early lead. And now the Raiders actually going to line up here to go for 2. Cam looking to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2. And instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rally.
Exactly. And getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Fields on first down.
Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
On 2nd and 10. Fields
I need a Sam
buying
ability.
time to his left. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in
Yup,
scramble
that's
drill.
crazy,
So
LOL.
everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found
Why
the
he
right
tired?
spot for the completion.
And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fielded at the 20. Bust through the tackle. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Seymour is cancer as fuck.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this. And say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
2nd down at 4. Here's Newton. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's brought down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. He's going to float this one deep right side. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, Raiders. Cam Newton now with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score,
How do they
force a
keep
punt,
getting beat
score
down?
again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was.
Makes
now
no
on the
sense,
other
my
side,
death
though, what's
getting
your psyche?
gorgeous.
You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Raiders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a hold to avoid the contact. 12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action. It's Fields. On the move to his left. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how doing so and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in colleges delivered to the NFL.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are back within a score.
Nice.
Extra point from McManus is good. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Newton to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Emerson Walls. And the Browns are going to take over here up near the 40. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for him.
And the Raiders have got him. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
3rd and long. It's Fields. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Here we go on 4th down. Fields being chased out left. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. For the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves. Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, it's Jackson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Here's Newton. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. The shotgun snap for Newton. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Waller burning greedy.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. Newton going to try and throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taking it about the 1. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns drive about to get started. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. Steps away to his left. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. From the 6. And he returns this to the 22. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Off play action, Fields. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Second down at 7. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going. Looking for the end zone.
Love how high he jumped.
Got a little bit too greedy right there.
Realistic AF.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now a 2nd down and 6. They'll run again with Jackson. Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. They'll try the air now with Newton. He'll look downfield for Waller. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to let it go again. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Ty Law. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, two-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
We've got to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Second down, another carry for Jackson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They fake the give. Newton. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up fourth down. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Here we go on fourth. Under pressure, they got him again. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now it's Fields. Forced out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks, in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Fields. And Marshall's got it. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
They're running cover 4. This is literally the only team that can stop the play in cover 4.
How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing
That's
okay.
why cover 4 beater makes no
Use their
sense.
third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On third down, this is Jackson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package.
This should have been all game third MFR.
So here we go.
But
The
yeah, they
offense is
got
going to
good
stay
depth.
out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They snap it to Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And one last throw here for Fields. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas.
That was tough. Yeah, FRLOL. I got 1 or 2 more kinda tired. Why we always match against goated teams. Aight.
Charles and I settled
Cause
here
we
in the
good
booth.
LOL.
This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This their playoffs.
It's fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's ruin it.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off at the 18. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a
Didn't think he
big-time
was
play.
gonna
And a
follow
great
it.
way for them to
Emoji
start.
man
And now the
face
offense,
palming,
they've got to
lights
turn
and
things
tone.
around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You good.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. The Browns drive about to get started. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Second down at 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Brandon Marshall, 68 yards.
I see the block.
And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
LOL.
McManus's point after is good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
Nice work.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down, Esiason. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking downfield for Jones. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. On second down, a run with Lindsay. And down to the 36-yard line here. A good positive play there, 9 yards, but still third and long.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Throwing on third down, Fields. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Brings up fourth down. Solid coverage by the Bears D. So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. The kick by McManus is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back?
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
2nd and 9.
Here's Fields. A little check down to Lindsey. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. $10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Under pressure.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives. And you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Browns! Tim Patrick, 40 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Swerving.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And this defense going to bring out a couple extra DBs here on 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Esiason. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. 2 minutes remaining in this first half
Your
of
defense
football.
doing its thing.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 18. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because
That
that's what they're going to
blitz pissing
check
me
on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Esiason on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Esiason. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Esiason. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Esiason. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Bruce Smith with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
What's good,
Trying to
Shitty?
shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Now another timeout
Nothing
called
much.
for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 27, Fields going for it all. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Flip RB. Lol.
From the gun on third down, Fields being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So a little padding here at the end of the half as a turnover leads to 3 more points.
And this has certainly
Sorry,
been an
I didn't see
opportunistic
it
bunch
till
here in
late.
this first half, and they're playing complementary football. Defense takes it away, turns it over to the offense. They converted it into points.
Don't say it right, Abby. Are you looking for any players or training?
A final shot before break. Esiason. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Nathan Peterman card. It take Pat's players. Need it.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores
I am
already,
trying to make
they
a
need to play an almost
2-5-2-5
perfect second
Pats
half
and
to have a
Raiders.
solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an
And I have a
interception.
505049ers TT and I don't know what to do.
That's where the return stops. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room
I was
trailing,
about
so
to
that
go
first
for
drive to
Niners.
establish momentum is very key. Crucial. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run a much...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
I would that you got to see this team.
Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do,
I should go
turn the
straight.
ball over
You're
Now
good.
you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now they're feeling it and they're back in this game.
Yeah, still a little bit of a lead, but that makes things more interesting. We're still just in the third quarter here.
Lutt's good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13.
Is it on root.gg?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in
Go
now.
to TT&D hybrid.
Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
And
No,
pick
because
Pats
it's
and
exactly
Raiders.
what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Mike Singletary in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
I bet.
From the gun, here's Fields. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Spins past him. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, his 2nd sack of the night.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw.
Esiason.
Looking downfield for Jones. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Chicago. Marvin Jones, 54 yards.
And the Bears are able to cut into
Tough,
this
we got a
deficit
game now.
here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be fielded
With a lot
inside
of
the
time
5.
left.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after
They
that
good
last
as far the
touchdown.
GT just made plus 2 only
Fields to
1.
turn, and down he goes.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
This blitz has me on suicide watch.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 16.
Fields.
Taking a
Good, but
shot
strategy
here for
cars.
Marshall. He's got a man complete. Touchdown. Brandon Marshall, 83 yards.
And the Browns use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I
True,
mean
I
by
only
that.
got
An old
one
coach
for
used
off.
to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, Don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead, and that's what he did.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And complete, right side to Cook. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the
I
tempo,
got
up
too
the urgency.
for that
Maybe you're starting to call
so
2
hard
plays
to
in a
get.
huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing on first down. Esiason. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Esiason. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter
Good stuff,
comeback.
man.
With emphasis.
But yeah.
Interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point from
Anybody
McManus
wants
is
to
good.
trade?
And that will make
You
this a
wanna see my
19-point
team?
game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next
You're going
drive.
to flex,
And
but
that
okay.
last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Emerson Rolls. And the Brownsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I was just wondering.
On first down, it's Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. On second down, it's Lindsay.
But who you got to trade?
Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do
If
a
you
much
can
better
show
job
it
of
if you
wrapping
want
up when they
wrapping.
tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. This is caught
What
inside the
else with
15.
PSN I can send you my tram.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a... And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
9000.
Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Bears force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
Good stuff, TM. You off. No, ill play another. Okay, I am turning on my game now. One sec. Aight. I get those in cats for 80k or less. Can't he find your name? FR. I added you.
Game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play.
I need your Vids FR. Same kiss.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
FRLOL.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
So
I
the
know we
best
just
my
saw a
team.
nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
You got nice as FT.
And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now a handoff here to his running back. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
But I am trading it to make the best Pats and Raiders.
They're going to go. It's Fields.
Looking for his big receiver, Marshall. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Brandon Marshall, 66 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0.
You got the points though they cost
After the
like 4
touchdown,
mil
here's
for that.
McManus now to kick it
Good
away.
words. Power-ups.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Wait, I can just sell players and buy them?
On 1st and 10,
Esiason.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
If I sell players, I will be short coins.
Midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Emerson Walls.
BC, I want to upgrade position for position.
They're going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense?
And I
Because
think
after
he will
the
be
offense
short.
scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play there. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
More appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow
So
any.
I don't know what to do.
End zone for a Browns touchdown.
Nice.
Justin Fields, 30 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus now for the extra point.
If they quit, I'll play another.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
I might just quit.
2nd and 10, it's Esiason again here. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Esiason. Finding Green complete. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They're going to try and throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's got some space here. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play that time on 4th and 1.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
YLOL. Grind Weekend League.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to... And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw.
I can't even win 1-0 games, LOL.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A.J. Green.
Dang it on me.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Just gotta work on it, that ain't bad.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than
I
that,
got
can you? I mean, this is the way you
getting
practice it.
1-6
This is the way
easy.
you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Over the middle, complete. It's Marshall. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. They're going with Lindsey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he?
Got
Decided
top
to go for it right there.
1-0-1 with 1
Your
9
side of the
wins.
field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned, he's coming for you.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields eluding the pressure right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get 1 play before the 2-minute warning. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 1st down, Esiason steps away to his left, and he wisely will throw that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Back to throw. Esiason. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision that pays off very often.
Well, it wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emerson Walls. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Let's go.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. As they'll take over with just under a minute left to play until the break. Rolling to his right. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Fields on first down. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, but it'll be second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. Another try after the first down sack. Fields flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need? And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. Esiason. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. To throw on 3rd down. Esiason. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
9-1
Like this are critical
9-9.
to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. There was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. 2nd and 11 now. Back to throw. Esiason drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
On 4th down, Esiason got his man complete over the middle. That's Green. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A.J. Green. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I need to stop this literally on me 2 times.
Let's add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
A big play there on the catch and run.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Patrick. 7 yards the pick up there. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Throwing again is Fields. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. He'll try again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. 1st and goal, no gain. 2nd and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball 3rd time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
Lindsey will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. So it was the passing game that got him down here. But closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Nice.
It certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 21-14. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again, Esiason. And his throw here is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Esiason looking downfield for Jones. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Emerson Rolls. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The Browns drive about to get started. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
Who gets beat which day? Hi, emoji happy tears. Im head off good stuff.